In this topic, blending of curves, we're usually drawing curves to fit or touch two circles or two or more circles. So I'm going to start with a pretty simple one where we draw a horizontal line at about 30 millimeters, and then we draw one circle to the left, radius 10, and we draw one circle to the right at radius 5. So I'll just dimension so you can see. So it's very important to know the dimensions of the figures that we have. So we have to the left a radius 10 circle. We have to the right, there's a radius 5 circle. So understanding the measurements that are here is critical. If we take a look at this line, if I had to draw a line from here to here, you should know that this measurement is 10. However, a line from the same top area to the bottom area here of the circle should be 20. So let's take a look at that, which is the diameter of it. So if we had to do the diameter, the measurement of this circle would be 20. Now, understanding that helps us to complete the curve, which is going to touch each of these circles. Now, let's say we want a curve to touch each of these circles, a radius 60 curve. So the curve is radius 60. Now we need to scribe an arc from the left circle down, so that when we scribe our arc up here at 60, it touches this circle flush. So that means that we need to scribe an arc from the center here down to the center of the 60. So what this is telling us is that the line from here, from this point all the way to the top, should be 60. And the same thing goes for the one to the right. The line from here, the center of the 60, should be drawn all the way to the top of this circle at 60. So what that tells us is we need to subtract 10 from 60 here. So I radius, come from the center of the circle, and 10 from 60 gives me 50. So I draw a circle here at 50. Now just to go over that again, we want to draw a curve here at 60. So I come from the center of here and I subtract 10 from 60, which gives me 50. I just drew this circle, radius 50. We do the same thing for the one on the right. 5 from 60, gives us 55. We draw our 55. So where these two curves or circles meet at the bottom, we find the middle, we draw a small circle, and now we're going to trim. Now that we have trimmed, we have down here the center of those two arcs. We come radius, and when we draw a circle now radius 60, 60 is type 10, enter, it touches both of those circles flush. So you just trim off the left side, you trim off the right, then you would come here, change it to radius, you dimension the right one, and then you will dimension the left one, and then you will dimension the circle that is in here. Alright, so that circle, or that curve, is radius 60. We're just going to do one more. Well, we may do two more. So we draw a line here, and another flat line. This line here is any measurement, and this is just to show that it does not matter the measurements that are between them, but you need to completely draw into the measurements that is given. So I'm going to draw a circle here, radius 30, just a big circle. Then I'm going to draw a smaller circle here at radius 10. So we have two circles, one is 30, we have another one here, radius 10. So the curve that we want to put in here is a 90 millimeter curve. So when we draw our circle will be drawn at radius 90. So what that tells us is, for us to draw that circle, we need to subtract this radius from 90, which should give us 60. So we come here, radius, down here, 60. Over here is the same thing, subtract the 10 from 90, which will give us 80. And we have our center down here. So to clean up the drawing, we just come and draw a small circle and we trim. So now that we have these two measurements that we calculated, we're going to come radius and we open our compass here to the 90 that we were looking at, and that gives us our curve. So we're going to stop this video for now and go forward.